Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, I was being completely lazy. Just so you know. Completely. Completely. I literally was just procrastinating since 8:30 this morning. Yep. Then my sister-in-law called and we started talking. Well, shit is right, Robert. I know. Hi, EJT 911. I got a 911. I was being lazy. Your girl is not feeling it. Your girl is completely lazy. Yeah. I don't know. What am I going to do? By the way, we got 2 new decks of cards today. Yesterday, Lisa Ramsey bought them for me. So anyway, just so you know, you'll be listening. Okay. Yeah. Here comes my girls and Anthony. Hi, Lou. What you doing over here? Anyway, so I'm gonna do the best I can today because did I say I'm not feeling it? I think I did, but let me tell you again. I'm trying to warm up here. Am I live? I think so. Am I live? Am I live? Hi, Stewie. It's been a morning. Oh, there's judgy eyes out there. Don't get you twisted. That's all right, though. I like the judgy eyes. Hi, Ray. Judgy eyes keep me going, you know? All these women, these hateful, vengeful women, you know, those ones who come on my page all the time. And they're like, blah, you know, and you go and you click on their profile, and you're like, oh. 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 Yeah, those. Yep, I know them well. I always click to see who they are because it's funny. It's funny. Not great to run and drink Red Bull. No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, Eric, it's different with this one. This one doesn't do it. The other shit does it. This is only 80 milligrams of caffeine. Only 80. I took 2 sips. My heart rate is still just the same it was. It's not bad. This is only a 8-ounce can, like cup of coffee. I mean, if you think this shit is bad, how much coffee do people drink and then they exercise? Pre-workout. This is the least out of all those. Am I running yet? Am I running yet? Wow. I haven't felt this like out of touch with reality in a while. Not out of touch with reality, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm just chilling. Publisher house clearing. Yes, so we're still doing that. I could be the next winner on the publishing house clearance. If I could block, I would block. You guys, I don't know how to do any of this shit. It doesn't work. Oh, shit. Delete comment. Ban. See, I ban it, and then it goes away, but then it'll come back. Anyway, let's get this party started. I really don't want to. I know. Lily, I swear, I was making sounds putting on my shoes. What the hell? What am I doing? Hi, sweets. See, I blocked them, but they're back. Publishers clearing, FedEx, get the fuck out of here. You enjoy my videos without Dan? I have a booger coming out my nose. Very informative. I know Dan's a pest, but you gotta remember, Amy, people like us together, people like him separate, people like me more. It's a vast array of differences. You're waiting to pick up your nephew? All right. So I get to go to, we have a less than a week and it's our anniversary, right? 28 years, blah, blah, biscuit. And well, Dan wants to stay the night. I mean, he's adamant on staying the night. He wants to stay the night. I'm like, we'll just drive home. No, we're going to hang out with the band. We're going to have fun. No, I I didn't even finish one bottle yesterday. I only had one glass last night. I only had one glass of wine, that was it. Anyway, he wants to stay the night. So I called Rocky and I said, I know, sorry, Carla. I was being lazy. Leave me alone. Hi, Dago. How you doing? So he wants me. So we got to spend the night. So then I just texted. Rocky called me. I said, oh, by the way, can you find me a hotel in Napa close to this hotel? Because it's sold out. Fuck. Anyway, and you know, everything in Napa is like far apart, so shitballs. Does my husband ever work out with me? Not with me. We do different things, Megan. He walks. How long have I been running? Since I was 14. Non-stop, straight through. Had fornication, delivered my babies, and raised my babies while on the treadmill. You know? It could take me so much time. So yeah, blanket, hello, Cindy. Blanket, still so vile. Y'all look at, y'all come over to Facebook. Lily, you'll like this one. Pamela Ann Rausch. She comes on here every day to tell me how vile I am. Go click on her picture. She wants to be mean, I could be mean back. You aced your bar exams on the treadmill, good for you. I think that's great. Y'all, click on her. Just click on her. Y'all, everybody who's in here who likes me, just click on her. Click on her thing and look at her. I'm vile. Yeah. There was a couple ladies, and it was so funny because I clicked on them, Facebook this morning, and they're like, you're so, you know, whatever. I clicked on them, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. So, anyway, hey, Texans, y'all who are in Texas and have been touched by the floods or just being there and having that just catastrophic events and losing people, children. I'm so sorry, you guys. It gives me the heebie-jeebies every time I see it. Hi, Elena? I know, shame on Pamela. Anyway, she's just a sad soul, lost in her old pool of misery. Yes. Anyway, so many. And the poor children. You know, it's sad to lose people, but children washed away, you know, not being able to see their mom and their dads or siblings. I can't, you guys, I can't. So it's horrible. So I'm always thinking about the families who have just had that catastrophic loss, and all the families that have lost everything. 2 siblings were holding hands. Stop it. Stop it right now. I can't. I just got goosebumps. I can't do it. I can't do it. Thinking of your family, tough times for Ed. Jeffrey, what makes you think we have tough times? Ed's great. Ed's living his life. No children. No children. I can't. What time is it? What are you up, Linda? It's 9:46. Yeah. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hi, Kim. It's horrifying. I can't watch the news. You guys, if it's not our politicians going mad and our government losing their fucking mind, it's the fucking horrific things that are happening to our Mother Nature. Who wants to watch it anymore? It's god awful. I can't. I just cannot. So anyway. Hi, Sharon from Norwood, Ohio, and forgot to put my coffee in. I hate when that happens. It's horrifying. So I apologize. My heart goes out. I don't know what you say at times like this, but thoughts and prayers. And oh no, Danielle said prayers. And prayers also mean good wishes. You don't have to believe in God to also pray for their families and their loved ones. The kids of survivor are going to keep, and the survivor's guilt. You know, the survivor's guilt of watching their friends get washed away. Ay. Hi, Linda. So anyway, it's just, you know, it makes you think, God, thank God. How far am I from Red Bluff? I don't really know. maybe within a couple of hours, maybe one. I don't really know. So I found out today I'm not going to go to Nashville in July. I think it's just going to be too crazy, and I think she was feeling some sort of pressure. So I was like, bitch, you better give me some dates or else I'm not coming. And so she said, okay, if you can just come maybe in October. So I said, that seems better. She goes, I just want to be able to visit with you and the baby and not have to be so like torn between, they've got people. They've got people surrounding them, and I would be lost in the shuffle. And that's fine. That's fine. I said, you need to make sure you all are FaceTiming me, bitch. Shit. So I feel a little relieved because it's like 3 weeks from here, and I don't feel like I can leave just yet. Plus, like after that, it's Andrew's birthday. You just donated poker night. Woohoo! Let's get it. I know, and she said that. She goes, I'd rather you come in October. Things will have died down, and then it's just us, and you can enjoy the baby by yourself, you know. Good morning, Mickey. How are you? So, because then I would have come home and then had a week, and then Andrew's 21st birthday. So it's insane in the membrane. So I was starting to feel, but then I'm kind of sad because then I could have gone and celebrated Roxanne's 40th birthday. They're doing like a weekend in Cabo, and I couldn't go because, anyway, I don't think Dan would have allowed me to go anyway without him. Yes, I said allowed. So anyway, yin and yang. So Roxanne's birthday is the 16th and Andrew's is the 17th. So anyway, and then Andrew confirmed that I'm gonna have 2 more men in my house starting the 14th. Yes, the day after we get back from the Violent Femmes. Absolutely. So his cousin Ben is coming, and his best friend is coming. Ben's best friend. Andrew knows him. I mean, they're all close friends. And then they're going to be here a week, and then they're going to drive down to Santa Barbara, where Ben's dad lives, Adam, my cousin. And then they're going to stay a couple days, and then Ben and Nico will leave from there. So, oh gosh, you know, it's crazy. I'm like, what? I'm in bits at the moment, Danielle. It's my husband's funeral. Oh no, Linda. It's going to be a horrible day, honey. I was on my knees. The day of my mom's funeral. I didn't think I could walk. I thought somebody was going to have to carry me. So I get it. And here's the thing, I just did it. You know, it's like something takes a hold of you and you go through the motions. I can barely remember a thing of the funeral. Remember a couple things. Because you just go through the motions. You're there, but you're not. You're sad. But just let me give you some words of advice. Have lost so long ago and being where I am today, your husband wouldn't want you to be there. He would want you there celebrating his life, celebrating your history, celebrating the family you built together. So he'd want you there just smiling and supporting and just say, baby, I love you. You know, for whatever time we had, you know, he will be with you forever. Hi, Daki. Catherine, I'm being lazy. Lazy. Thanks, Loretta. Hi, George. Yes. Hi, Fran. How are ya? Yes. So anyway, I got a lot going on. I was telling Rocky, she's like, girl, nothing. Your chaos is always chaos. I said, no shit. So I said, that's why you need to find me a hotel. I don't even know how to map it. She's like, you don't know how to, no, I don't. So do it for me. I can't. It just gives me anxiety. She's like, fine, I'll do it. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Donna. So I got a busy. Somebody come help me. I don't know what I'm going to do. These boys are going to just read the beautiful things you said about her in your book. She's my girl. Dallas Diva, thank you for reading my book. By the way, see, I can't. Hello, Tony from Florida. I can't. Thank you for reading my book. I said that. Was I married before Dan? No. He took me from the womb. I was a young little chickadee. He stole me away and he clamped onto me, never wanting to let me out in the real world to get taken by the bigger chicks, the doves, the gooses. I don't know. No, I'm young. The hell was I married before? Does it look like I've been married before? Somebody was bagging on Dan. What was I saying? Oh, Rocky. By the way, my book's available. Amazon.com. My Christie's watching me, listening to me, making sure I plug that thing every day. Shit. Amazon.com. If you haven't bought my book, you better buy it now. Also, workbook's available. Let's go. We're doing something cool. And guess what? She sent me a page of a children's novel that we're going to put together. Not really a page, but her daughter, Christy's daughter is going to be doing I was going to say hieroglyphics. That's not hieroglyphics. Oh, yay, Ray. Thank you, Joni. Make sure if you've read it, you go on and leave a good review. She's an artist, y'all. So she's going to be doing the illustrations of the book. She's so cute. She just sent me a sketch of what she drew. And it's Millie Pig, Coco, and Baxter eating at the kitchen table. Y'all, it is so fucking cute. I can't. I'm so happy. Hi, Julie. I'm so happy that her daughter chose to take on this job of illustration. How cool is that? Christy, I was trying to tell Christy I wanted this children's series to be like as many people as we know could get them involved in it. And she's like, oh, Donna, thank you. You will one day. I promise you. And I was like, she's like, well, my daughter does it. And I said, well, shit, let's get your daughter doing this then. Come on, how cool is that? You never know what it could lead to, right? And so she's doing it, and it makes my heart so happy, to include family in this. Y'all, I can't even express to you how excited I am for her and how cute. I can't wait to share her talents with you. I think it's going to be a badass book. And the illustrations. Come on, stop it right now. Dan's upset. Dan's always upset. Dan's upset because we're going to have 2 men in our house for 7 days that he doesn't really know. And then they're taking his car, which is really my car, and he'll be without it for 3 days. Nobody likes driving that piece of shit Acura. Oh, love you, Sam. So in a happy beach, man. Okay, I've lost count. It's been a long time. We got to be in the teens at this point. Let me take a guess. I'm going to guess 17, 18, 17, 18. Shit. 18? Because we don't do it on the weekends. Ah! Yes! God, I'm good. 17 more to go, baby. Let's do it. Dan's always upset. He doesn't do anything to prepare for them anyway. I have to do the sheets. I have to make the bed. Hannah left her room in disarray. I got to clean all that up. Make sure the other room's put together. I got to, you want me to run away to Kauai? Let's do it. Send me the ticket. One way. Shit. I got to come back. I got kids here. So Jennifer's in Tahoe. She has a wonderful family that loves her, not her own. Of course we love her. She's just a pain in the ass. And when other families love her, she goes away with them and she's not Jennifer. You know what I mean? Anyway, never mind. Are the 2 guys relatives? One of them is. It's my cousin's kid. Ben is my cousin's kid. So Andrew and him have been really close the last couple years. Andrew's met Nico, his best friend, for like several times, and they play video games together. So I'm not worried about Nico. Hi, Ames. Nico's good. He comes from a good family. My cousin has vouched for him, and pretty much he grew up with Nico. So I'm not worried about him. I think they'll be fine. It's just the pressure, you know? Like, you feel like you have to be on all the time, even when they're grown-ass men. Got you, Danielle. Perfect. Danielle's got me. I just got to get to Cool High. Fuck. Duke Fries is here. Yes, I'm a wackadoodle. I'd rather be a wackadoodle than a boring fucking stick in the old fucking boring ass, pretentious, opinionated mud. How Leslie? Dan sucks. Oh, speaking of Dan, Danielle, I'll send my hubby. Oh, perfect. Yes, we do a wife swap. With the wives go, and then the husbands. That's perfect. I like that. Anyway, hi, hashtag over it. So, what was I saying? Hi, Heather. I got it all settled. I did. I had your old number and all that shit in there. You donated? Good, Lillian. Oh, Dan sucks. So there was this comment. It's kind of like a back-ass compliment, right? About Dan. It was like a backwards compliment. She was really, or he was really supporting me, right? Supporting me and saying how much I give to the family. But then she went on to tell me how how much I've aged in the last couple months because of all the pressures Dan leaves for me. I look haggard, I look old, I look like, and he needs to be more aware of how he treats me because I've aged a lot. Oh shit. I just heard this one. Oh, Gail, mine's the same way. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Stress does kill, right? Stress does age you. But in the same sense, time marches on, as Ed would say. The youth clock goes away. If anybody has done damage to my face, it's myself from all the stress that I've taken on the last many tens of last 20 years. Shit. So it is what it is. I do need an eye appointment. I look marvelous. What I said was, I agree with you up until you had to mention my ailing face. Why do people need to throw that in? You know, it was so good. It was so, supportive up until the fucking face comment. What do you say? I can't. Where's C Money? I think Ed might die soon. Okay, out. I got him. Yeah. Somebody also said, on here on Facebook, I feel sorry for Ed. I'll pray for you. You know, here's the thing. You don't need to, you can pray for us, but Ed's living the life he's always wanted, you know? Up until a point, but he's alive. He's with his family. He's not suffering, right? So y'all got it twisted. He's happy, right? I kind of want to blindly go out that way, you know, in my own delusions of grandeur, not realizing what's happened to me, but happy as can be, not realizing, right, my ailments, how old I am. My kids are wiping my butt, cleaning my face. Come on. He's doing great, y'all. He's doing great. Karen, basically, this person supported me, but then basically said my face was haggard because of the lack of support I get from my husband. He's done this to my face. No, he hasn't. I've done it to my face. So anyway, there's definitely love from you guys, yes. And you know, Malin, he's happy. He's happy. I mean, I don't understand why people can't see that he's happy. But it was so supportive of me. She was really bashing on Dan. I mean, she was doing a good job up until the face comment. Shit. He's very content and happy. He really is. He has no idea what's happening in his life. Y'all feel sorry for him. He doesn't feel sorry for himself because he doesn't understand what's going on. Y'all stop feeling sorry for him. He loves life. So, yeah, sweet, always worried about people. Yes, and Melissa, he's not always been this way. Dementia has humbled him in a lot of ways. I'm walking. I'm tired of this bullshit running shit. So, yeah, we're not 21. Karen, I get that. I make fun of my face because it's old and I can't get Botox because Botox doesn't last long and I ain't spending the money for it when it goes away in a week. Would I feel better with Botox in my face? Absolutely, shoot me up. But it doesn't stay, and I'm not going to pay the money to continue just for a week of, feeling great. So it is what it is, y'all. You get my old, haggard, stressed, full face. About once a year, maybe. It's expensive. Yeah. No, I need it. I love it. How much does he walk? Debbie, I don't really know what you mean, but how much does he walk? Deanne gets him up and walks him several times a day. 3 to 4 times a day, sometimes 5 depending on the day. But he has to be walked. He will not walk by himself, nor would we ever allow it. Times have changed, right? It's a new journey. It's a new side of the illness. Hot break. By the way, Marty, I'm going to tell you, a couple of my friends were in Nashville. Well, no, actually, one of them lives in Florida. They have Crystal in Florida. So she's been twice now. She went because of me. Yeah, she brought it, and they love Crystal. They have it in Florida. Anyway, I didn't know. So she went and got it. And then my other friend who's in Nashville tried it for the first time, and she loves it, and she went and ate it again. They get the little dog things. I won't venture from what I like. Cheeseburger. 4 cheeseburgers with chili, extra onions and cheese. Thank you. How long? Not very long, Debbie. I mean, I couldn't give you the kilometers, miles, or not. He walks for a couple minutes, He does a good job walking. I mean, Dan gets him up. He makes him walk to the table every morning. We make him walk to the bathroom at night. Those are the for sure walks. And then Dan will get him up and walk him around the house. Yeah. Or he'll get up and he'll make him move his legs up and down. I'm 41 and probably, stop it. # you're probably not. I'm growing old gracefully. I'm growing old with a splash of fermented wine. And that's keeping me alive, really. He's pretty blunt, no filter. He'll tell you if he wasn't happy. He would. He would tell you. Trust me. He would let you know. Oh no, I got face lines are coming out like the woodwork. I mean, what the hell? Why all of a sudden one day you look in the mirror and you're like, okay, not bad. And then the next day you're like, whoa! Whoa! Those extra, whoa! I wasn't ready for that. Age to perfection. We're gonna read your cards today. My best friend's mom has dementia. It is hard. She stopped eating, doesn't realize she's even supposed to. The disease is crazy. That's one thing Ed does not forget to do is eat. I don't know. But yeah, no, I had some of these lines on the side. Those crow's feet have multiplied. That could also be, yeah. You figured I'd be eating kosher? You be figuring wrong. See what happens with assumptions? Yeah, they make an ass out of you. Not me, but you. Hey, Tony, what's up? Hi, JD. You're invisible today? All right. Well, how come you took off the Y? Now you're just Jade? Shit, that's harsh. Thank you, Catherine. It's okay. It is what it is, you guys. Are your 2 daughters married yet? No. Mm-mm. One of them's close to being married. One of them has been with her boyfriend since they were juniors in high school. And now they've graduated college. They're on to professional degrees and all that stuff. So no, she's probably the closest to being married. People saying you look old are just assholes. You know, they are, because if you can see their pictures, Melissa, now I'm going to be a bitch for a minute. Yeah, don't bend over. And no, that's an absolute no-no. So, anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you click on their pictures, you know, just to be a vile bitch back, you know, and I'm like, oh, girl, I see you. I know why you're making fun of me. Shit, I look like Christy Brinkley compared to you. Yeah. Oh, you didn't like that? All right. It makes me feel, anyway. From a car accident, I'm glad to be alive. Yeah, who cares, Angela? I think scars make you look tough, you know? You can make stories up, like, you want to know? You really want to know the dark secrets of this scar? Well, let me tell you, I'm one badass bitch. That's right. I took it to the limit. I tested my patience, and I lost my shit on 5 men. We were in a bar fight, 1 against 5. That's right. I ended up winning. My face was split open, but I won, and that's all that matters. I put those 5 men to shame. They were sucking their thumbs and crying by the end of my ass whooping. There you have it. They feel it, Don. He knows it. He knows we're family. Shebang. All wild, puffing on the magic dragon. Yeah, why not? I've been getting the lines around the mouth. Oh God, those are the people who I have some too, Joni. Don't be tripping, chocolate chip. It's fine. I have these Palmol faces, you know, on Facebook, the ones you click on and you're like, now I see why you're angry. Because the age was not good to your face. Facial scrub. Anyway, you know, they're the ones that smoke 20 packs a day and they've got those lines around their lips, you know, and their lipsticks are bleeding up to their nostrils. I may have big nostrils, but I don't know in a Pall Mall face. That's right. This is all natural stress, sun, and age. Yep. Beauty does come within. If you ugly on the inside, you are definitely going to be heinous on the out. Your dimples, you have dimples? Where were they? Where were the dimples? Where were they? Cindy, I'm confused. The ones that were in your cheek at one time? What? I have the Notorious Dummies lines. By the way, hold on. Wait, Cindy, can you please clarify? Were the dimples in your cheeks? Hold on a minute. I try to limit my socializing. JD's like, when other strangers call me JD, that's a hail to the no. Only my friends. I'm disappointed in myself. I struggle with self-harm and relapses. No, Miami, we aren't self-harming. That's not good. We don't do that. Freya. Hi, Freya. You got big nostrils. Jay, smell the haters bullshit. That's right, Tony. Shit. For just, hi, Freya. Welcome to the crazy. You're on the wrong end. It depends what dimples you're talking about. I've got plenty of dimples, but they didn't start on my face. They're in my ass. And they work their way down. That's all right. Anyway, fuck the dimples. I bought my lip yet from smoking. That's a fear. They also say, PS also says, don't drink out of a straw. I failed that because I like to drink my iced coffee out of a straw. Oh, shit. Miami, no self-harm. We don't play that game. We don't play that game. We don't do it, we don't play it, and we won't tolerate it. But I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm glad you said it, because that takes one step to acceptance and knowing that was a no-no, right? So that's okay. We will get back to what you're supposed to be doing. Thanks, Wanda. That's my whole thing. Marionette lines. Is this it? Is this the marionette? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy shit. Hold on, let me make sure. We're going to bring it here. Hold on, I'm going to pee, but my won't. Hey there. You could just leave it in the garage. Over here.
God, I'm here to save the day. I got on and there was nobody here. Where did she go? How long did you and Dan date before you got married? We dated for,
Hi.
hello, like a year, maybe a little more than a year. Then we broke up for like a year and a half. And then we got back together the year before I went to, like when I was applying to law school. So I guess for that initial year and then maybe 4 years during when we got married after school.
I literally set up the drink for you. I did not set up the drink.
I set up everything.
I put the cereal out for you, but there's no TV on.
I know. He's just got there.
Can you grab your freaking mouth? Look at your mouth. It looks like you've been eating butthole.
Nobody told me.
God, I mean, Lord have mercy.
Thanks, Evelyn. I'm Dan. That's Danielle. The one with no hair is the short name. The one with the thinning hair and the pooch is Danielle. We have a visitor over here.
Before I put it away.
Hello.
I mean, talk. If you're gonna take
I'm
over,
all
at least
right. I'm
talk.
talking. What are you guys doing
So
today?
I'm gonna have to put some of the cold stuff.
All right, I'm here.
Do something. Don't step up to the plate and then be like sitting there like a.
I mean, the pressure is overwhelming. She puts me up here and says, "Talk."
No, you put yourself up there, so people expect you to
I
talk.
was saving you.
You weren't saving me.
At least they have a face to look at and not just a
they
top
want to
of a
look
garage.
at your face. Some of them would probably not.
Hello, Dadine.
I mean, you got to talk. You got to entertain. You
I
can't
can
just
dance.
sit there like a mute.
I can sing. What's today? Everybody's working for the weekend. Oh, it's only Monday. Monday. Can't stand that day. Monday.
I'm here to save the day.
I saved it. You can thank me. I saved the day.
Here I am.
Is there anything perishable that needs to be put
What's
away?
going on?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. She's got to drop that off and take the picture, so don't put it away yet. Here I am.
How are you doing?
Stan.
I'll be the blueberry sale. Save
It's Monday.
Look at that. Look at that. I saved the blueberries.
Dan,
Yeah.
let her. She's got to take a picture.
I saved the blueberries. What? Oh, you got 2 yogurts. That was good.
Hi. Stan,
Yes, ma'am.
I belong to Danielle.
Are they asking for me?
You know, the
They
one
want
with
me
the
back?
bald head and the big pooch. That's Danielle. I'm Danielle. I'm Dan. You know, the
Bring
thin,
that
spelt
bald head
woman.
back.
Yeah. And then he sings. Yeah, we don't want that. Hello, Eloise.
You got these little mini cucumbers.
What's up? You guys there? Dan, she has to put it away.
Oh.
She has to take a picture.
I'll get the little
How many times
sunshine.
have I said that?
We got everything.
How many times have I said that? Thank you. Sorry. Lord have mercy. Again, how many times did I tell you? She has to take a picture.
I got a picture.
Nope. You're not going to just shove things in. I know that you're away, but we don't just shove it in. Here, take it inside. This goes inside. Put this inside. I'll put this away. Put this inside.
I got
Hi. I'm Dan. I came here to save Danielle. How y'all doing? Everybody good today? Yeah, everybody good? You're good? All right. As long as you're good, I'm good. Yeah, where did she go, y'all? Do you know? Back. Back. Yeah, save the day, Dan. Save the day, Dan, just staring. I'll take over. I got this. No, he doesn't. I know. Like, do something, right? Shit. I'm tired of, like, supervising everybody. I'm trying to carry the weight of everybody. Even his fucking skit fails by himself. Time to switch to the mind. I mean, I'm telling you already. No, the last couple days I've had wine about 3. It's been great. I just sit, I have Ed outside, I turn on the tunes, I dry off, I pour a glass of wine, and I chill. It's been great. The tunes, I stole Andrew's JBL speaker, I told you guys that. Too much, he can't do it. Dan doesn't know where to look, you know? Every day, Peg, every day. I know, I'm already breaking. My neck hurts. I feel like somebody could just break it. Oh my God, my ex-purposely got me pregnant. Stop it! Madison, he can't purposely get you pregnant. Hold on a minute. Madison, where was your birth control? Girl, where was your birth? Hold on a minute. Where was your birth control? He did it, he knew, but you weren't doing birth control. What did he say? Madison, shit. Give me a minute. Are you typing? Go, you better type fast. Do you need my number? I'm not mad, I'm not happy. We got rid of an ex. 2 to tango, yes. Hole poked in the rain hat. What happened with the rain hat? Lord. Did he rip a hole in the condom? What happened? Girl, we were waiting. We're waiting. We gotta, no, I'm serious. I took 2. I wasn't on the pill, but he used protection. And he made holes. Do you have proof he made the holes? Uh-oh. I was, Lillian. I didn't want to come on. Always have a plan B. Yes, I took the condom out of the trash and looked. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, yeah, your cat. I don't know. Well, no. Well, first of all, did you tell us you should bang bang? It's been hard, but I'll get through it by the end of the week. Okay, well, text me and we can talk. Girl, we can't do it on the open forum, but you know if you know. You know if you know. Anyway, Madison, email me. I'll give you my number. We can chat. Madison's ex-boyfriend, they had one last hurrah, and she's pregnant, and he poked holes in the condom. She took it out of the trash and saw there was holes in it. I will. Yeah. You need to email me. Give me your number and I'll text you. Yeah. Oh, shit. Who does that? Who fucking does that? Did you put water in it? How many holes were in it? Put water in it and see how many holes he made. Oh my God. That's horrible. I can't believe people do that shit. What is the reason? He wanted, he wanted to keep her. She said they were done, and he didn't like that. A narcissist? Yeah, some crazy lunatic. That's insane. Oh my God, get on the ark. The door of repentance and water baptism is closing. Get in the ark. Everybody drop what you're doing. Repent and swim. What in the world? Anyway. Speaking of the lunatics, how it's going to be with him for the next 18 years. No, I know what this broad's going to say. Mama Danielle's coming to the rescue, girl. Nobody else probably would like that, but Mama Danielle is here to support. That's right. That's so crazy to keep her. Yes, that's crazy. And I had to check for the holes because she knew. I would check too. Like, what the hell happened, right? If she's pregnant, right? I'd be like, I knew I was protected. Hi, Eileen. So that's insane in the membrane, if you know what I mean. Insane in the membrane. That's crazy. Why would you want to trap a woman that doesn't want to be with you? To bring a child into the world? She's not ready for a baby, and apparently either are you, for fuck's sake. She got rid of the trash, but I don't know. Anyway. Hi, Shirley. Anyway, we're not going to get to the statistics of it, you guys. Just trust her. You know, let's not play FBI agent. It is what it is, because he pulled out and then he used protection. These symptoms, and I took tests not thinking about it. Well, yeah, don't tell him. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. We'll talk. But I think we're probably thinking the same thing. Anyway. Madison, not judging you. You do whatever you decide. Exactly. That's crazy. That's crazy sauce right there. Yeah, she's preggers. Nate, she's pregger. Yeah, I just don't want to, at a time like this when somebody's panicking, especially a good friend of ours on here, I don't want to like make things worse by, yeah, we need to help her and support her, not question what happened. So anyway, this is for a member life, 100%. But she needs to call me first. She needs to send me her number because Mama Danielle needs to do some talking. You know what I mean? Anyway, oh, girl, I just don't even know where to go with that one. No judging. This is a no judgment zone. We judge a little bit, but not in this case. We don't judge. We help a friend out. So absolutely no judgment in the chat. We support and send love. Exactly. All the other ones who send judgment can go because we don't do that here. And anyway, it's so crazy that people do that. Yes, you can talk to me. You guys, you got to understand, I'm very limited in my time. I do life coaching, and I know some of you can't afford it, but no, don't feel ashamed. But did we talk about the shebang bang? Did we know about the last and final? Didn't we say no sex? Was this before the no sex? Because I know last time you didn't have the no sex. But the time before, did we talk about that? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm getting them too girl. Girl, don't make me beat your ass. Yes, crazy how women always get their fingers up. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, no, we're here for you. So here's the thing, like everybody wants a piece of my time. And honestly, I'm going to be really selfish about this. Because I don't have a lot of time. I'm here to help you guys, right, as much as possible. I put my line out for this with Madison because I know she needs a mother's ear on this. This is not something that is going to happen weekly. This is not something, nor can I get it to handle weekly. But I cannot give away time other than what I give away here, right? So if y'all need more of my time, you're gonna have to pay for my time. I'm sorry, that sounds really ugly, but I don't have time just to give away. After these lives and the lives we do at night, and I have my memberships, I got that shit, I don't have time, you know? And it is what it is. But I do, when I wanna give it, I give it. But I'm very limited in what I can give throughout the day.
How much would you charge for 15 minutes of your time?
For you, $100.
All right, let's go. I'd like to buy 15 minutes right now. That's a bargain.
I'm always working, but it just sounds that way. But when I want to give away my time and a friend in need, I'm going to give it, right? We have this, but other than that, you know, most people know the division. Most people understand the difference and the defined line between our relationship, and I appreciate that. But yeah, if you need to talk to me consistently, weekly, you know, you're going to have to pay for my time. Because it's time that I'd be taken away from something else. So anyway, my things are usually something I don't mind sharing publicly, yeah. And you know, Miami, it's probably be cheaper for you if you could join a member live for $4.99 or whatever it is, right? Honestly, because I charge $100 an hour for my time. What did Sandra say? I didn't see what Sandra said. Sandra, what's going on, girl? No shame at all in value. Yes. You want to draw on my, well, and that's it. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I have great insight. You guys stay because of my insight. You stay about, you know, you stay for certain things. And people value the relatability, right? It's $25 every 15 minutes. And I'm worth it. Yeah. $100 an hour. And it's cheaper than anything. Do I have any formal training? I have a degree in child development, which is like child psychology, which is how pretty much we start in this world. And I have life training, life skills. So if you see what you get here, right? If you see what you get here and you want more one-on-one, that's what I give. And you don't have to be ugly about it. You obviously don't need it because you're perfect, but my time is valuable. And I have people that are doing it. Yeah, you do. And in Miami, honestly, it would be cheaper because we got a great group of people in here. It's life coaching, yeah, life coaching. What's your motivating factor? My lives. My life. People relate to me with my circumstances and the things that I've been through, and so they want to help. They want my insight on things. It's not a bad thing. Don't shame it. Anyway. I got paid a lot more for a therapist. That was useless, right? And you guys, is Dan good? No, Dan doesn't do family law. Bonjour, Chantal. Comment ça va, mon ami? So yes, so I have a lot of people who have questioned it. I have one client right now who we have been doing it weekly for probably over a month. Yeah, over a month. And she loves it. She's also said I've been better than most of the therapists she's paid lots of money for. So you're welcome and thank you. Therapists are people with unwanted opinions. Therapists are also people who just study. Most of your therapists you go to haven't even dealt with what you're dealing with. Maybe you're lucky and have one that does, but most of the fact they are just going from a textbook. Hi, my Gina. We miss you, girl. Do we know about, I don't know anything about child custody other than it's ugly and family law is just horrible. I like your morning workout. I know, Patty, it's hard. He is my husband, though. I started college in early education, and at the end of the year, I saw a room full of children. Oh, shit. Well, and here's the, hi, Chelsea. Grandpa's doing great. Yeah, therapists. And I get to the root of the factor. I give you ideas that it's helped me. It's life experiences that most therapists don't have, especially those of you that go to them for a particular reason. Ask them, Hey, have you had any experience yourself with this? Most likely they're going to say no. For the slim chance you might get one that says yes. But they've studied from the book. They've studied from statistical evaluations and how people handle. But every personality is different. And if you vibe with me, guaranteed I'm going to help you. So anyway, that's it. So yes, I have a client currently, and she loves me. And she actually has said that I have helped her tremendously, and I believe I have. We have made great strides, more than she's ever made in her life. But we have a friend whose child is used and manipulated. It's horrible, Connie. It's horrible. And it's so horrible. So yes, in Madison, it just depends on what you're looking for in a therapist. But a lot of people like real life, somebody who's been through it and can help, and they look up to you because you've, kind of made it in certain areas, right? And so yes, I'm taking clients. You guys want to come join the life coaching of Danielle Rachel Behar Salinger? Jump on board. Yeah. And actually, my YouTubers, I think everybody actually helped me come up with the price. Everybody said $25 an hour every 15 minutes. So I thought, okay, they're the ones, you guys are the ones who helped me with the rate. But you have to be careful from both perspectives. Abso-fucking-lutely, Nancy, come on. It's not, oh, thanks, Shirley. It's not rocket science, right? I'm not a PhD. A life coach you can get just with a certificate if I really wanted to go through it. But I don't have time to go through it. So you get the real and the raw Danielle. You get somebody who's going to make you think. You get somebody who's going to put things back on you. You're going to have somebody that's going to give you assignments and homework to do. Down at the community college, wonder how much I would get. Also leave and go watch paint. Yes, go watch paint. So you guys, it is what it is. This is not a bashing on Danielle, right? This is not a time to sit and tell me what I'm capable or not capable of doing. This is a time just to say, okay, that's cool. Good for you. If there are people, I have many other people who have inquired about it, and it's up to them whether or not they want me to coach them through certain life events. That's it. Simple. Be supportive or don't. I don't give a fuck. But if you're not going to be supported, and if you're going to balk at me and make fun of me, you shouldn't be here. What's the difference between a member live and just a regular live? A member live is no trolls. No trolls. A member live is a group of people who want to be together and don't have to worry about the ridiculousness of adolescence and immaturity and ugliness. Yeah. And you have a group of friends that just enjoy one another. We laugh. We're stupid. We're silly. And without interruptions from the idiots. I do have a PhD in real fucking life. That's for sure. People do not need to learn human relation, though. Too many crazes in a lot. Yeah. Too many crazes are in La La Land. My life, again, you like me, you want the extra help, I'm here. If you don't, just stay on my lives and don't pay a goddamn dollar. I don't care. Have other proposal semester. I've survived losing many close relatives, still don't feel like I have agreed fully about it. Probably not, Angela. Not regular TikTok users, but watch your page occasionally. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate that. You take care of an elderly person, and you know how the struggles go. Who came in the door? Andrew left the door. Yeah. So, and it's very simple. I'm not sitting here panhandling and asking, for you to give me money. It's a choice. Your choice is to buy my book, right? I'm going to brag about it because I think it's amazing. I have a beautiful writer who's taken the time to invest in me, my stories, and the future of where we're going with this, right? I do my thing. I keep it quiet, right? I keep it quiet until I don't. But I'm just being honest with people who want more of me. People expect that I'm going to be able to answer every email, everything. I don't have enough time in the day to basically get to my own social medias, and I had to just be, people are like, you just need to do it. If they want more of your time, you need to charge them for it. Plain and simple. This isn't a household security service, Dan. Hi, Paps. The 16 of my 22 years in psychiatric nursing, I excelled, but it wasn't because of my degree. It was because I cared. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. It wasn't because of his degree, of what he had. It was because I cared and related with others. For whatever it's worth, I think you're helping many. End of story. Thank you, Paps. And to think I missed that. You're so sorry, and you have the right to charge people. You're worth so much. Well, and I do believe it. I'm a retired psychologist. I just love what I did for a living. I miss it. I bet. My Hannah Banana is going to be one with a degree. But here's the thing, people need life experiences. You see these young kids coming out to be counselors and psychologists and all these things, and you're like, what have you lived?
Hey. Hey.
What?
I got my nephew on the phone right here. Where's my money?
There was no money when I checked before the live.
You checked?
I checked before the live, there was no money.
That's not right.
Thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. Well, and that's the thing. I want somebody, and we talked about this in therapists before. I left therapists that didn't have any personal association with the things that I was talking about. Have you had panic attacks? No. Okay. Well, have you known anybody with panic attacks? Well, yes, I've had many clients. Okay, thank you. Bye. I can read my own black and white information out of the book. I want relatability, period. Not everybody needs relatability. Not everybody needs relatability, but some people do, and that's why they choose me. That's why some of you are here. How many times have I heard people say, you're better than my therapist? How many times? Right? It's because you relate to me. You relate to my struggles. You relate to my past struggles. You relate to the current struggles. That's the relatability that's what I'm talking about. Anyway. My neck is hurting. Sympathy is needed sometimes, but empathy is what we all need. Everybody lacks empathy. There's not a lot of people who lack empathy. And what just really pisses me off, is that, people are so, even people who watch you normally and you say something like that and they're like, really? They scoff at you and your successes, right? I have a cousin who just got her certificate in life coaching, and she went to a year program and blah, 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 extensive and big tests and all that stuff. I don't have time to devote to a certificate. But I can spend the money and do half of the program she did, take me 6 months, get a certificate if it makes you happy. But what's that going to teach me that my life hasn't already taught me? A 100%, Susan. 100%. I use apathy and empathy too, on and off. It's like a light switch. Some of you deserve it and some of you don't. The Miami, it's hard. We all have a little bit of PTSD. We all have panic attacks. I do. Shit. I've learned to work through my panic attacks, and that's why people come to me. Well, how do you do it? Well, I can tell you. What does the center who does this big folks up there? Yeah, I could. Heart racing randomly, that gives you panic attacks. I had that too, Sandra. Sometimes all of a sudden my heart just goes and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't feel anxious, anything. You did purchase 2 more books? Aww, I love that. Anxiety is the devil inside. It sure is. So anyway, it is what it is. You don't have to be interested in it. It's what I do, and I'm proud of it. And you guys, nobody's going to make me feel guilty for saying, y'all need to pay for my time. I just can't make time anymore I'm already extended. I'm leaving because my sister-in-law's mom passed away. Also perimenopause, yes. Also perimenopause. All that stuff. God, my neck. Y'all piss me off. No, nothing gets to me than more of the people just bashing on other people. Anyway, I'm really hurting. Who's my tax guy? Me. No, my fibroids haven't penetrated my uterine lining. So my fibroids are outside, rearing their ugly heads, but they haven't penetrated through yet. I gotta go get this new card. So Lisa gave me 2 new decks. So she loved it. What thing do I need to get? My neck is killing me today. I know, it's really bad. Just all of I was tight to begin with, but then you all pissed me off. Okay, hold on. Let me go get those cards. I need to loosen up on my vibration plate. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a hooker. Somebody come save her. She needs stay. Okay, so we got a couple different. So we can switch off for these every day. God, my neck is tight. Holy shitballs. We can switch off between these every day. So there's two things. Fuck. Okay, so we can vote on. Kick-ass assertion. Kick-ass assertion. Kick assertion. Shit. Can I read? Sweary affirmation call. One must engage their core while on the vibration plate. Shit. Sweary affirmation cards. Bold, fierce, and sweary affirmations for women who own their power. Bam! It's what happens when you're loosey-goosey on these things. Maybe today, just in recognition of these new cards, since Lisa watching, she's not even here. Oh, look how cute. Oh, look how cute. Oh. I can throw it on the floor because I know the house cleaner of this thing. Oh, look how cute. Aww. The only person you are destined to become is a person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you need a little motivation with attitude to get through the day. Use the stand to display the card you need in this moment. You are amazing, beautiful, capable, and worth it. That's right. Oh, you're here. Good. Look how cute. People are getting mad because somebody's like, oh, they're going to have to clean up after that. Yeah, I'm the bitch who cleans up. Fuck. And trying to do this and keep my core. Oh, thanks, Heaven's wife. It is. And a lot of the caregivers who are out here, I forgot about you. But yeah, you love it because I try to give you a spice on life and caregiving. Ow, I'm getting pinned. And you guys like to know that the shit that I talk about is relatable. Okay, so I don't know how we're going to do this. You guys, this takes skill because you've seen me almost fall 3 times, Lisa. How would you feel if it was me that fell from this trying to open up your cards? God, my... So we're going to kick off today with... Oh, there's 2 decks. Okay, we're gonna do. Oh, these could be good. We're gonna start off today with a twofer, right? A twofer. Okay, this is from the deck of the Sweary affirmation cards for bold, fierce women. This is the first one. Oh, these are going to be powerful. You ready? It hurts to turn my head that way. I demand the goddamn respect I deserve and will not settle for anything less. Bam! You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Let me read it one more time and then we'll go to the next one. I demand the goddamn respect I deserve and will not settle for anything less. Bam diddy, damn diggity dog. Okay? We got one down. That was a good one, Lisa. That was a good one. Yeah, and you know what? Respect is earned, right? Respect is earned. We talk about that all the time. You know, you ain't going to get respect. If you come on my page and you're nasty to me, or if you see me in public, or a family treats you a certain way, and they don't give you respect, well, I'm going to give them the exact same fucking thing and treat them the exact same way they're treating me. Boom. So, remember that, okay? Remember that. Okay. I have a caregiver 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, as well as Meals on Wheels. Oh, Randy, I love that. You appreciate your people, because let me tell you, they're working their fannies off. Okay. This one's going to be funny. Are you sure you're not from... No, I'm not from Lodi. I live 10 minutes from 15, 20 minutes from Lodi. This one's going to be funny, Lisa. The world is my buffet and I'm fucking starving. Let me read that again. The world is my buffet and I'm fucking starving. Remember, you kick ass. That's right. That is right. Get it, love it, do it, and enjoy every minute of it. You eat them alive, ladies and gents. You got somebody who pisses you off, you eat them alive, and you say gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Gobble, gobble. That's right. And you know, why don't we just make that a statement today? The gobble, gobble, you know? We can just do gobble, gobble. We don't need to even say anything but gobble, gobble, meaning you're going to eat these fuckers alive. I don't need to even respond to you, gobble, gobble. Kiss my ass and slap my chicken. And call me a motherfucking piece of shiny bright light. I don't know. Ain't you ever think, or do I make those bulbs bounce? I don't know what you're talking about, but are you too? Yeah. You remember when they ask what you bring to the table, let them know what you bought that I bought the table. That's right. Yeah, we have some winners. Those were too good. Thank you, Rand, for that. I'm going to gobble, gobble. That's right. You gobble, gobble the fucking idiots away today. You beat their fucking asses and you gobble that depression away. No depression is going to get me down today. I'm gonna gobble that shit up like Pac-Man eating those little dots, remember? And then you would get to the big one and you would have magical powers. That is your beast. That is your power. Take your power back, bitches. Why do we allow people to trample all over us? Why do we allow people to treat us like shit? I'm just as guilty as everybody else. But we could continue to do it. I let my fucking blue kitty treat me like shit. She doesn't respect my house. This morning she was in my kitchen. I turned around, she walked out, and there was piss on the floor. I'm going to take back my power, bitch. I'm going to take you back to the field. Doesn't work so well with animals, but with humans it does. So take TPBB. Take back the power, bitches. Fucking flies. Oh, you got a heart on the morning to gobble. I'm in a vortex, baby. I don't know, but yes, take your power back. This is bullshit. You got to be careful with the jokes, because if you don't make that clear, the moderators think you're pissy. I mean, here's the thing. My mods are on it, and sometimes, yes, they don't tolerate much, but here's the thing. I don't see everything. Right? And so sometimes I can't protect you because sometimes you are brutal and nobody knows your truth behind it, whether you're a member or not. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful, and you got to just actually say, hey, I'm joking with thee, you know, whatever, because they will come eat you. They'll gobble your ass up. I can't help it. I'll advance to mod. 17 days, baby, 17 days. Blue Kitty does not have a UTI. She's what you called a bitch. Yeah. She's a fucking bitch. She's doing it on purpose. She's not anything but pissing and doing it to prove her point and her dominance. She's trying to take over the house. But there's only one lead bitch here, and that's me, not her. So we're in the power of the brains right now, and she's winning, I'm losing. So there you have it. The workplace, those bitches do it behind your back. They do. The workplace, they're crazy. I mean, we are vindictive people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I
I remember some of the things I used to do and say and plot. I still plot, but not as bad. I'm getting old. I can't plot like I used to. You know what I mean? Lisa, love you. I thought I got gobbled up by the troll. You got to be careful because, I may understand your humor, right? If you're on different platforms, I know who you are, but mods don't always understand who you are. And so you got to be careful. I know. So it's use an emoji to tame them down. Use something because they will eat you alive because they deal with my hate every day, right? They are there to protect me. You got to remember that. Don't take it personal. You've got to learn, like, okay, maybe they took that obviously the wrong way, and you need to just plead your case or let me know. But you guys got to be careful. I'm telling you. Because then I get people saying, well, what the hell? Or they get pissed off. And I'm like, look, what did you do to get here? Because they're not just, very rare do they do it just because. It is a pissing contest, Lillian. So you guys got to be very, very careful. Bye, Janet. Love you. You got to be careful. Be careful. Just words of the wise. I'm just trying to help people like understand my mods. And a mod, you got to realize most of my mods are fighting for me on my videos, right? So they're kind of like me. They're already in defense mode because they're assuming everybody's being an asshole. Or, we've had members turn on us, right? So we don't know all the time. And if I don't see it simmer down the fire, then shit happens and then people get upset. We're not trying to piss people off. They're just trying to protect me at the end of the day, period. And we all have experienced people turning on us very quickly. Have we not? So we gotta really be careful. Just gotta be careful. I'm all for having fun, right? But we just sometimes you guys gotta be careful. Then Thomas Davis. I'm sorry, but I just want to be friends. Okay, Gracie, we don't do that here. We don't pilfer off of other people's platforms. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Hanging in there. It's already 11. I got a late start today, so I'm lazy.
Don't worry about it.
How was your 4th?
It was good. How was yours?
Busy. Can you
Hey.
let
hello, Mary.
Miss Mary
Hello
in,
there.
please?
Go. Be a good dog. Yes, Mary is here. Yes,
Hello,
she is.
Patrick.
She is here. Oh, look at that. They didn't.
Where do I find the time for me? I don't know. You know what I was really thinking to do today is going to the casino before the live. I'm feeling casino vibes. I'm feeling just to go sit my happy ass down and carry this laziness down to the casino. But I don't know if it'll happen. Where do you find the time? I don't always find the time. And when I get in bed to find my time, I get groped and grabbed and asked to spread my legs. And I don't want to have any fun. My cousin turned on me and told me I was fat. What? Okay, here's the thing. I was just talking about this today with my friend, one of my Zoomies, and people are so fucking mean. Like, I couldn't imagine looking at my kids and telling my kids or a family member, you fat ass. Like, I joke with Dan, right? Because Dan pisses me off, and he just pisses me off. So I have been known to call him a fat ass here and there. But I would never call my kids a fat ass. I would never do it. Okay, never mind. I lied. I did call Andrew a fat ass the other day. Shit. Never mind. We'll avoid the conference. Sorry, Angela, I can't help on that one. But you have? Zelda, stop it. Never mind. I did. Well, because Andrew pissed me off, and so I said it. So I can't help you. But that stays within my household. Shit. But when it's done maliciously, it's different, right? I mean, in all seriousness, the maliciousness behind people is so horrible, innate, and that's what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about the people who may drink too much, who are just miserable, and who attack people because it makes them feel better, or because who knows what their purpose is, but it's disgusting. We joke around a lot in our house, right? And so we say inappropriate things that probably would be looked upon as evil outside if you didn't understand the dynamic of my house. But most of you could probably understand that that's just the dynamic we hold. Is it okay? No. Do we treat other people like that in public? Absolutely fucking not. I would never, ever, ever call my friend who I cared about a fat ass. If they pissed me off and if they turned on me, I might say mean things about their weight. Because I'm just vengeful like that. I'll admit it. Shit, don't piss me off. But I could never imagine doing that to a friend or a family member. And we're after one cat marked my leg while I was on the toilet. There is an eye in casino. I might go. No, you guys joke? Yes, I joke. Can you believe that? Shit, I joke, yeah. You probably don't know where. What were they saying, Kim? I don't even know. I've temporarily and arrowed out all of my family dirty laundry about me and talked shit while drunk, and now I finally feel better. Shit, don't we all have family junk? She was mean. No, and that's ridiculous. That's uncalled for. I'm never really maliciously mean to anybody unless they deserve it. Again, respect is earned. I hope you didn't forget the wine in the freezer from yesterday. No. Kim, a little late, but no. Hi, Jess. How's your hand? Being honest, calling out stuff shouldn't offend you. It's an opportunity to learn how to grow. I confronted them all and got everything off my damn chest. And how are they now? Are they still in shock? Are they recovered? And are they doing their best to learn from? Just started some of that too this last week. What did you do? Zelda, I need to learn some money, Mama. Hey, you help me. Don't be spending time in the casino like you acting like you know how to gamble. Yeah. Kathleen, all my cats have adopted us for the most part. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm tired. Hi, Corey. How are you? I might go. I just might go and enjoy myself for a little hour or two. Or I might wait till tomorrow. I don't have a caregiver tomorrow. So it'd have to be today, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't really have anything going on till Friday, so shit. Definitely does have an accent. Okay, you guys, I have an accent that comes and goes, right? I'm originally from the South. My accent doesn't go far away. My accent doesn't go far away. It literally doesn't. My accent comes when I'm getting feisty. I do it, I throw it out. It's called Miss Rona. She originated back in 2022, back when I had the corona from good old Nashville, my hometown. And one day I just woke up and I started talking in my southern drawl, and we decided to call her Miss Rona. Now, Miss Rona is very feisty. And when she's feeling feisty, the southern accent keeps coming out. Yeah, she likes to have a little fun. You know what I mean? Like the sweet belle I am from the South. No, multiple personalities or something else. I don't have multiple personalities. So me and Gus graduated in Jackson today. Oh, the babes. I didn't see my babies. I did not see my babies. And so we had something called What Would Miss Rona Do, right? And that was a complete and utter blasphemy, right? So people would ask me questions, and I would give you the total reactory version of what Miss Rona would do, right? Did my mom have a Southern accent? No. What she did is when she talked to her family, the Southern accent would come back, just like all of us. So why not keep it, right? You talk to one of my family members, and sometimes I text, and I still am talking, or I voice to text, yeah. Okay, Gracie, Craig, can y'all report this lady? I don't know what to do here. Can y'all report her? I don't have the time. No, I don't. I can't get out of here because no, I don't know. Shit. I just reported somebody for doing drugs, and I couldn't get out of it until I did it. That's horrible. Anyway, so she's on the Facebook. But anyway, I didn't want that one, but it just showed up and I could. So here's the thing. So you need to, I think we should bring it back. What would Danielle do? We need to ask what Danielle would do and what Miss Rona would do, because you're going to get two conflicting responses. Hi, Francine. How are you? I had an accent that was from Minnesota. Isn't that funny, Kathleen, how they come out? Hi, Gracie. Casino today. Tonight's a live, so I'd have to be back for the live, but I might go. Did you sell any furniture yesterday? No. Nope. Miss Rona. No. We should do a Ask Miss Rona. Ask Miss Rona or Ask Miss Danielle. You had a fall, Francine. We're not supposed to be falling, girl. And I'm not doing any arms. This is not good. Got to keep the fob away. Hi, Jaren. She had a cute kitty up there today in her post, if y'all follow Jaren. Jaren is only for friends only, so only members. Members, go check out her. I got the hantavirus. Yeah, I got the hantavirus yesterday. That's what subscriber lives do. So yesterday was crazy. I was virus infected by the hantas, which is the feces of the mouse or the rats or whatever's living. I was cleaning. I was delusional. I sprayed too many chemicals up my nose. Somebody told me to wipe my nose out from the hantavirus with antibacterial things at the supermarket. You know, they have the hand wipes. So then I wiped my face and then in my nose, and then somebody reminded me that I took my face hantavirus and I put it up my nose, so I had to go get a new one, and then I stuck the things up my nose. I did, because I had to clean them out because they're so big, and the hantavirus just like flies everywhere. And so then I took it's Fanta. It originates from Fanta. Yeah. And then I literally took the antibacterial squirts and I squirted it all over my face before that. Everybody told me I had a week to live. I couldn't see. I had a headache. My eye was twitching, and then it started itching, but it itched before it twitched. I don't really know, but the Hanta's there. I think with Hanta, you drink the Fanta, and the Fanta tries to get away the Hanta. And sometimes the Fanta doesn't work to get away the Hanta, and then you die a week later. Gene Simmons' wife died from it. Gene Wilder. Mel Brooks. What's the Gene? Who's the Gene? Gene, not Simmons, not Wild. Hackman. I don't know. I don't know why I can't remember Hackman. There was too much going on yesterday. I was in a fit of rage yesterday. I had so much going on. I had feces. Oh, and then the Lysol. Y'all, I dumped Lysol on my vagina. Not in it, but on it. Yeah. I dropped it twice on my vagina. Yeah. Crazy. And then I was Lysolitis. I had shit going on, and the lips burned. Yeah, I think it got inside. Cootersol. I forgot from the time before that the top doesn't fit on it. So I've opened it, it fell. Like I was drenched. I was like, this is great. Can't be good for the vag, right? The cooter is not well. And felt fine, right? I felt fine, but then I realized after I got the hantavirus that, and then it happened again, right? So the underwear were soaking wet all day that I was there with wet underwear. And then I started getting paranoid about the Hanta. And then I was like, oh my God, you guys, I also have Lysol soaked underwear from my cooter. On my cooter. You hear those chickens? They're pissed off at me right now. They are fucking balking. I can hear them from here. They're not, they got mean. Those fuckers are gonna, they look at me like this. They're tapping their little claw. Can you hear them? It's 11:11. Anyway, so you're in a Fanta. So my lips started hurting. Like when I got home, I was like, okay, the lips are finally burning after hours of sitting in them. And I was like, am I gonna combust? Like, what's gonna happen? The pool water made it. Yeah. So Jade's like, well, what flavor is it? What flavor Lysol? It was lemon fresh. She goes, girl, you're good. Not bleach. So Dan's like, great. Now it's one more excuse. Sorry, my labia's on fire. What happened? Poor someone, like they're pissed off. They are clucking. I'm gonna have to go. they're in a tizzy. No, anyway. So I soaked him in the pool. Lemony Fresh, it was. My bean was hurting though. I mean, it was out there. So it got saturated more than everything else because that was the first thing it fell on was the bean. So that poor thing was a little red and inflamed, but she made it. She's alive. She still has feeling out that you were getting in the chlorine. I know something may be bothering them. They're not mine, but I'm taking care of them till the 8th. When's the 8th? Till tomorrow? Shit. I know, they're mad. I brought them all sorts of goodies. Goodies. I walked over there like 3 times and gave them treats. Those bitches can wait. You know what I mean? Shit. No, so the bean was a little red. She was a little aggravated. No, I wouldn't let him touch it yesterday because then I was really in my head about the hanta and the burned vagina. And then I went into the pool, and then I was worried that the chemical connection, the reaction that could cause from on the womanly parts from the chlorine and the Lysol, lemony fresh Lysol, and it was fine and actually cooled it down. So we don't have foxes, we don't have fishers. Fishers, what are fishers? So anyway, am I a hot wife? Yes, I am. Did Dad scream about the rats? No, I've seen that nest in there a long time ago. It was at his office. It's fine. I think it's been there for a while, but we don't know for sure. But there was a lot of feces in there. I was vacuuming it up. Shit was going everywhere. The hantavirus was floating around. It's probably in my hair still because I didn't wash my hair. I did dunk it in the water, but I was in a fit of panic because then all my members were like, "You better go to the emergency room. You better tell them about your vagina. Shit, you don't want to get infected." Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was just a lot. There was a lot going on. They were laughing at me. All they did is laugh at me. They laughed at me. All they did was laugh. I was like, you guys, this is literally, I'm a hypochondriac. So they were feeding into me. They're like, well, technically, hantavirus doesn't last and doesn't start invading the body and showing symptoms until 1 week prior to exposure. Just what I want to know. So I have a week of waiting. Am I going to get the hanta or not? I don't know. But anyway, the story about Dan screaming. Dan screamed? Oh, I fed Grandpa. And then I had to feed Grandpa with a fucking burned vagina. Because Dan was like, I gotta go get Grandpa lunch. Hey, do you want to pick up some burgers on the way home? I'm like, no. I'm in the fucking grocery store picking up some wine and basic necessities. My vagina's on fire and I have to pee. I'm not going anywhere. So then, of course, he was like, I waited for you. You said you were going to make him lunch. Yeah, so I did that. How do you deal with negative world and stay positive? I make fun of my husband. I have fun with him, bashing him and throwing him up sideways to Saturday. I like to gamble. I like to garden. I like to have my wine at night. And I like kitty cats and pigs and animals. I don't know. My lives, I left out you guys. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I love all y'all, even the trolls, because they make me feel good about myself. It reminds me of how not to be in social situations. Wine's not calming you at all. If wine doesn't calm you, that's a problem. We all make fun of Dan. I mean, hello. I was sanitized very well. I was from the wrists up, and same with the vagina. Yeah, it's now burning again now that I'm thinking about it. Is that a problem? The perineum more now. I don't know. Does it go? Does the burn filter down? Is it burn? Ashamed of respecting your relationship. We need more people. I'm not ashamed. You know, people try to shame me. See, they're quiet now. People try to shame me all the time. It's the Lysol. Is it the Hanta? People try to shame me for being a horrible wife and a horrible caretaker or whatever. Get over yourselves. I mean, if you only knew the truth behind all the crazy, you would not even utter those words, right? I mean, let me tell you something. This woman right here is a saint. She's a fucking saint of all saints. And if you don't know and you don't understand her or learn to love her, you don't have to learn very hard. If you can see through everything, her sarcasm and all her southern accents and all that shit, you would see a woman who is a hardworking caretaker who loves her family and does everything for them. Period. But everybody wants to focus on the negative because it makes themselves feel better, because I would put you all to shame. Period. Yeah. I took a douche with a pine sol. Stop it, Tanya. No. Durga. Oh, Durga, we need a Durga. 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 Bad Durga. Bye. Durga. Durga. Bye. We gotta buy the Durga because you are annoying. The world has spoken and you are gone. I hope you enjoyed your short time with us. Yeah, Sonia, I don't like all my animals though. Blue Kitty's on the way out. I'm taking her there. Watch where you're going, bird. Shit. Um. Anyway, so honestly, that's the whole shebang bang. I know who I am. I don't have to convince you or anybody else, not the people who are here, but the people in the back. I don't need to convince you of who I am. The real people, the people who understand, have kindness and empathy, see who I am, despite my sarcasm, which is to deal with the world around us and the fucking shitty people that are in it, right? Shitty people are everywhere, and we can see that on social media, we can see that on TV, we can see that in the world we live in, just out in public. I went to Costco the other day. I could never believe the amount of fucking ugliness I saw in one store. Just the scowls and the judging eyes, the looking, the pushing people out of the way, the can you move your cart? I mean, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with who I am. I'm pretty happy. I couldn't say this before, right? A year ago, I'd probably still be a little bit skeptical saying that out loud, especially on social media. Today, I don't give a fuck because today I know who I am. It's taken me 4 years to get where I am today. And guess what? I love it. I love every minute of it. And I don't think I need to prove anything to anybody. The proof is in the pudding. You see what I do every day. You know, for the people who say, I know, I love Boston, I've done that too. Oopsie. Why's my ass on fire? Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I can't, you know, this sarcasm has been built up over time. It doesn't come naturally. They're quiet. So, it took me a long time to feel this secure in my skin. And I'm not ashamed to say I'm a fucking rock star. Toot toot, motherfuckers. Toot toot. I hope your neck feels. Oh my God. I know. Sandra, it's all connected. It's so bad. My teeth are bothering me on this side. Moonlight chocolate. Baby, that's just tattoo, honey. Because if not, I would have like splotchy eyebrows. I'd look like a speckle frog. I don't go to TikTok anymore. Yeah, TikTok is Facebook. That's ugly. Shit. Hi, Martz. IV therapy. Can I have some? Can you just hook me up? Can you hook me up with you? There are phony, nasty people, and some of you guys have seen the phoniness that has surrounded me in my life in the last couple of years, right? And they're no longer here. Why is that? Because they're phony as fuck. The one thing that's still standing is me and the people who surrounded me. And that is exactly what it is. Again, I'm not ashamed of it. You got to own it. You got to love it. And you got to do every minute of it and respect yourself. Once you respect yourself and once you love yourself and you realize over time how important you are and it comes from within, right? You can't do the things and let things go and be secure unless you believe in yourself. When I say you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, it took me a long time to believe that. And that's why I tell you that every day before we leave, because you are important, you are worthy, and you matter. For the people who stand up every day to try to be better, right? Only for those people who stand up to try to be better moms, better friends, better wives, better everything, better humans. You got to own it. You got to enjoy it. You got to put in the work. It doesn't come easy. It's taken me 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. That's a long fucking time. Again, it doesn't happen overnight. But today, I love who I am. There's always fine tuning. The fine tuning is the hardest part because it's letting go of more things that's hard to let go at our age. Oh yeah, Kim, that's crazy. That's not badass. That's just insane. Yeah. I changed a lot. Today we go to the casino. Tony, I think I want to. And applaud you. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate that. And thank you for those of you guys. I know the chickens are fucking with me. Thank you guys for believing in me. The people who show up every day and love what I do and like to hear what I'm saying. I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who's bought the book. Anybody who supports by showing a membership or anything like that. Thank you for the community you have created, right? You keep it going. I can only do so much in front of you all, but you guys have to keep it going. You have to keep showing you want more. And I'm here to give you the more as long as you stay and understand we're getting our shit together and we're going to do it good and we're going to do it right. Not always right, and that's okay. But you got to remember we make mistakes. We're never going to be perfect. We're always going to be evolving. If you think you're perfect, well, then you ain't. You're done. You're done. You should be dead then because you can't get through life being perfect because nobody does. And if you think you're perfect, there's the number one problem. Bye, Madison. Oh, you lost your star. Madison, you lost your star. But anyway, hi Ollie, I see you in there. Anyway, it took me a long time to believe in myself. You guys, 4 years ago, I didn't believe in myself. I thought I was this great person who gave so much, and little did I realize I didn't know enough about myself to even understand what I was doing or what I thought. I mean, I was a lost soul for a long time, and to be expected because of the loss of my parents and the way it happened, and Dan and his craziness, and just being so young and naive and not enough growth with so many things in life. Took me 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. I deserve an award. I deserve the Louis bag. I was looking at one yesterday. A used one. The used one that I really want is $3,000. I can't do that. I would feel so guilty. Don't tell Dan. It was $3,000. And my anniversary's coming up. But I don't think I use $3,000. Use $3,000. I can't do it. I gotta find a cheaper one. Shit, I hate having high fashion desires. Anyway, $3,000. I can't do it. I can't do it. The real one, they don't make it anymore, so that's why. It's the one that I want. They don't make anymore, so it's more expensive on the secondhand market. And the other one that I would buy as a second runner up on the secondhand market is like $200 cheaper. I'd rather get one in a box, Shit. So I don't know, $3,000. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I really want that one. I can't do it. I can't. Can't use my LV bag in NYC. We'll get mugged. Yeah, there's certain things I wouldn't wear. I wouldn't wear my diamond anymore traveling just because it's beautiful and it gets attention. And yes, it's used because they don't make it anymore, Sansony. But I want it so bad. I was like, can I make payments on it? It is because I can buy it through PayPal. So Amazon, let me tell you, you just dropped your smoke. I'm going to tell you something, girls, if you need to hear this. Amazon, and Walmart both have a site, from the site that you could buy their used pre-certified bags. Now, I would trust them, right? Because it's a big conglomeration that, whatever. So it's Amazon. It always taunts me when I go. I was buying toilet seats. I was being responsible yesterday. I was buying fucking toilet seats for the office and the lock for one of the cabinets that I don't want them to get into, right? And it was taunting me. I was like, look at me. Pre-certified bags. We're right here. Just click on this box. I clicked it. I was like, bum bag. Poof. I was like, damn. Hot diggity damn. Chantel, they don't go on sale. Oh, Chantal. Ugh, merde. Do you see me twitching? Ow, I can't even do that. My neck hurts, Jaren. Don't make me do that shit. Anyway, so when you buy it on Amazon, you know what I'm getting at? You know what I'm getting at? They do the, deferred payment thing. You're welcome. I helped you all out, just in case. Yeah, I don't know. They're not margarita. They used to be microbladed. Now they're just tattooed because they swarm together to support your purchase. Thanks, Yvonne. I know, Sharon. The most I've ever spent on a bag was $3,000. I did. I bought a $3,000 bag, but that was back when I could afford it, and the kids weren't in college. I had like 5 rentals, and I just wrote it out of the, you know, this is for me payback for taking care of all the rentals. And now we just have two, you know, not yet, but one, and I got kids in college that we're still supporting, and I got bills. I got a floor that's caving in, and I got to pop up, and I got fucking things I got to fix, and fuck, it wouldn't be responsible of me to do it. You know what I mean? I hate. I know. I've been pondering for a while. No, I can't write it off, Boston. I even tried to write off Botox. I was like, okay, with my accountant. I was like, I'm online all the time. I got to look good for people. They want to look at a pretty face. They don't want to see a wrinkly old hag with big nostrils, So thin hair, big nostrils, backwards hat, trying to be a tomboy or whatever. So I got to look good, right? So anyway, I got, yeah. So she's like, she just laughed at me. Yeah, I wish somebody said, you make too much money, Danielle. Please buy another car. I'd be running. So I can't, so she was like, I can't write it off. I was like, you don't do social media. Look for the loophole, girl. Look for the loophole. There's got to be some loophole to take care of this face, something. Can you take care of my body? What can you do? Can you support my gambling? She was like, no. I said, well, what if I keep the receipts and say I was sharing it with she's like, I could probably write off your drinks. I said, well, what the hell good are you if you can't help, like, bury the fees, the cost of them? Can you help me with the Botox, Courtney? If you can do it, you're in. Can you help me get a G-Wagon? I also told her, I said, can you help me get a G-Wagon? And she was like, yeah, that's over the 7,500 pound limit. I said, can you convince Dan of that? She said, no, that's not going to work. That's your job. I know. I should have bought the bag a long time ago. I should have bought the bag a long time ago when I could afford it. Now I can't afford it. I need the Porsche. I mean, what the hell am I going to drive if I sell the Porsche? By the way, my car is paid off now. My car is paid off solely. So I told you all we didn't pay cash for it because it was 0% APR. So Dan's like, well, duh, that's not a hard decision right there. So my last payment was on the 4th. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free. So I looked at Dan and I said, the car's paid off. He's like, great. Now let's enjoy it. Her name is Kate. I love her. I need a touch up on this left brow. On the grand scheme, if it makes you, it would make me very happy, Christine. It would make me very happy. I mean, I would kiss it. I would love it. I do want a G-Wagon, but oh, you want one too? Yeah, I really can't afford it. And damn, that's your, I know I could pay it off in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Pay it off. Smart. Aunt Bra had a good idea. She said, well, you don't have a car payment anymore, so use that to make the payment on the bag. 0% too, as long as you make the I don't know if she's helping me here. I didn't think about that. Yes, yeah. Ed could barely buy my kids a $5 snow cone 20 years ago. Aunt Bra just gave me an idea. Shit, I might do it. Where's your new girlfriend? I don't know. I got rid of the old hag I had last time. She was ugly. She was a snake in the grass. But where am I going to carry my bag? Well, I'm going to put my wallet in it, my keys in it, my lip balm, and all my money I make. And I wear it around my... I carry a fucking bag, Vanessa. Shit, what do you mean? I'm going to wear it proudly. Let's pay them to your own new car account. I'll be looking forward to your video showing us the new bag. No, I wouldn't show it because then Dan's gonna be like, "What's that?" I have a fake one of it. So I have a fake one of the same model, right? Kiss my ass. Don't worry about the money. I have a fake one of the one that I really wanted, and it's a good version of a fake one. You guys, I'll sell it. It's a good version of the fake one. I'll be like, "Yeah, it's my fake one I got from McDougal." I have a connection down overseas with really good fake bags. And I've used it for months, years actually. But yeah, it's really cute. Which bag is it? You were gonna make me go get it? Okay, hold on. I mean, it's really stupid. I mean, I should just keep this because this is really a good version of it. But I don't know why I need a new one. Y'all talking some sense into me. This is a really good one. This is the one I want. Vanessa, this is how you do it, girl. Like this. And you walk around like this. You know what I mean? So it is a really good, like version. Yeah, it is cute. This is the one I want. So they don't, I know. Hey, here are my chapsticks. Forget about these things. Have you seen the new black one? Yeah, I've seen it. I do. I have. See? I know. You got it going on. He would never know the difference. Hi, hippie. So this is the one I want, real. Now that you caught Dan looking at the side boob on date night. The side boob. His side boob? My side boob? Look. All my good lip gloss. I'm just a gloss girl. Chapstick girl. So, I mean, really, it looks good. It smells good. It's got real leather. Look, it's even, what's the pontaining, palanting, what's it called with the P? I mean, it's really good. I know, Juanita. Juana. I don't even know how to say your name. There's a mint in here. Let's eat it. It's my bag. This is me. This is what I want. Chonies. I remember I put chonies in here. Because my friend lectured me and said, Danielle, you should start carrying chonies around. And I said, how the hell am I going to carry chonies around? And she's like, in a side pocket, because you always wet yourself. Clean. I forgot about that. Smell clean. Never know where you're gonna find. That's right. No money. Never your money. No money. I think I'm gonna break this out again. Hey, Ollie. Cindy, absolutely fucking nothing. I don't know. Nothing. I need to get my shit together to feed the chickens and take care of my own house. I got shit to do. I got a mess to clean up down here. I didn't even do any arms. You guys totally killed my vibe today. God. I know. It's good fake, right? It's a good fake. Most people don't know it's fake, but I do. I don't know. Should I get a new one or should I just use the fake? Should I get a new one or just use the fake? Come on. Tell me. Girl, I've been using a fanny pack for years. Do I ever find... No, but back in the day when Dan was like a big money, when he made big money, I'd find hundreds all the time. Yeah, and I would never tell him. Use the fake. Ugh. You're not out and about long. I am out and about long enough, Sandra. I'm using one of my real side bags right now. Thank you very much. Shit. Use the fake. New one. The noob. Did you rather say noob or move? The chickens aren't balking anymore. Are they okay? Get a new one. I know. Damn it. Maybe I'll buy a different. This is how much it's actually worth and get mad. No. Use the fake. Ah. Get the real one and you work so hard. Save the money to buy a G-Wagon. Maybe I'll just buy a different one. Get the black one. The black is pretty cool. It's sleek. No, I don't want a $3 Coach knockoff that you're proud of. No, thank you, girl. No, thank you. But thank you for offering it to me. Does anybody know how to make $3,000 really quick? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'm sure as hell not feeding chickens, is it? Whatever. You guys, I hate being roofing. I hate being reasonable sometimes. Sometimes you just want to be like, fuck it, right? Do it. Black market. That is a black market. That's actually from China. Patina, that's the word. It's patinaing. When I first got it, I was like, oh, hell no, this is not going to work for Danny. This is not going to go. This looks too much. And then the patina started happening. And like, you know, this is real leather because, oh, I almost fell. Because real leather doesn't stain, you know? I mean, fake leather doesn't stain, you know? Vinyl doesn't stain. This is real leather, yo. This is real leather. Fine. I'll use the fake one. Ugh! Okay, Peggy. I always get buyer's remorse. I'm like, damn it. Why did I do it? Feet pictures? That's not what I was thinking. Equal trade. Oh, shit. All right. Win. 3,000 saved. The fake one was $260. I think $260. Have I fallen on live? Not yet. I know. You guys need to DM me. I have a hookup. He's a pretty good hookup. My friend Lisa loves them. She keeps them in business. New LVs aren't. They're not. Maryland, they're not. Sometimes it's better to buy. And these are good. I mean, you can see this one's really good. This is a good quality one. Dan would never spend that type of money, Angela. Are you kidding me? Peck. I know. Lysol. Before you. First time in a while. Well, because I wasted time talking and not. So I'm quickly just trying to get a little bit of Tinder. Right. That's what I was thinking. Because $3,000, it's just worth it. As much as you give yourself, you deserve a nice thing. I know, once in a while. You know, the last time is about a Louis Vuitton. Salinger's not going to spend money. No, I'm not going to. No, Dan won't. Definitely not. The last purse I bought was my side one that I wear now. It's crossbody. It's small little pochette on a leather strap. And at the time, it was $900, I think. It was $900. It's like $1,200 now or something like that. And I was telling Dan, I was like, I'm going to buy it. So he gave me the check. At the time, I think he had money in a checking account. I don't know. This was before the lawsuit, was his partner. So this is back when, you know, $900 wasn't a big deal to spend on a bag, you know. Anyway, I went to Roseville, drive my happy ass up there, and I got the bag. That was the last time I bought my bag. I have a duffel I got for one of my anniversaries. I got the duffel bag, Louis Vuitton duffel. I also bought that secondhand. I bought the real ones that I bought out of the store. Were about my daughter a couple bracelets she wanted, but I have a Speedy bag, a wallet, that pochette. The other ones came secondhand because I like to save a deal. My other one is big, it's beautiful, but it's cracking, and it's back when I liked the big bags, and they were oh no, I bought my Neverfull. So I bought 3. I bought a Neverfull from the store. But everything else came from like luxury exchange instead of Hawaii. I have them real and fake. I don't think the real is worth it though. I know. What is one thing I really want to go? Swimming is my thing. I like swimming. Swimming and listening to music has been my jam. But I need to go. I have to weed whack that wisteria on the side. I bought a new purse for my birthday. I was going to buy an $80 purse, but I found a beautiful sky blue one. Good. Well, and Andrew bought me that $3,000 bag. I mean, I think technically Andrew has spent more money on a bag for me than I have for myself. Yeah, because I think the other bag wasn't that much. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I really can't afford it, so fuck. Anyway, okay, I gotta go deal with chicks and everything else. I know, Boston, because I don't want to get to reality today. Okay, I gotta go. Remember, you're important, you are worthy, and you matter, and remember your feelings are just that. And fuck, there's a live tonight, so damn it. Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, Yvonne, I'm glad. Thank you for being here. Is there one in Folsom? I don't know. Scared the shit out of me. Do I take an antidepressant? I don't know what just chinged, but that scared the shit out of me. I take Yvonne, was that you? Fuck. The ones with the noises. I've never heard them. Okay, no. I take a pill for anxiety. I take Lexapro for anxiety. That's it. Lexapro and the other one. Lyrica. The 2 L's, I think combined, they're amazing. Beautiful. So anyway, love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Yvonne, and welcome. Bajo bags. See you later.